Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
like when people record, like I want my Miranda rights being like said. It's
Like,
just easy.
yeah. I but yeah, I think this is just like the vibe. I think it's just it's the work in progress titled Sonia Roncast at the moment.
Yeah.
Soon to
Okay.
be titled episode
Soon,
one.
like, yeah, ready for it.
You're lucid.
Yeah, I'm like, um, sorry. Um, no, and it's like, okay, look at our drinks right now. Look at our drinks right now. Okay, hold up your drink. Okay, like that's super like hippie Portland, like super lived out. And then
It
look,
is. Oh, that's beautiful. Wait, we should do liquid of the week.
liquid of the week,
Liquid of the week.
liquid of the week. I'm hoping that my liquid of the week every single week is water. I've lost that battle right now. It's Cane's lemonade.
Oh, is it like the
So
light lemonade at least or no?
no.
My
So
bad.
that actually hurt. I don't think you should have said that.
That's on me. I've got this banana cream whey protein lately that I've been drinking.
All
It's
right.
just like this opaque yellow color.
Yeah.
it looks and tastes like the banana Laffy Taffy.
Wait, are
So
you serious?
I'm for real. It's actually really good.
Wait, okay, what's your favorite Laffy Taffy? Like, let's just talk about it.
Banana Laffy Taffy is my
Okay,
favorite
okay,
Laffy
wow, like
Taffy.
I knew you were akin to me, bro. Like I'm like, yes, banana Laffy Taffy. When we go to that Dollar Tree, they talking to us in there, being like, here's your bag full of banana Laffy Taffy only.
Cause you're spiritually Filipino.
Dude, I've been telling people this. Oh my God. My friend who's Filipino, like I tell her, bro, I'm like, dude, I'm like 15% Filipino, like for real. And she's just like, no. But I asked her mom one time on IG, IG polls.
I do know IG polls.
Okay, so I asked her mom on IG polls, being like, hey, do I look at least 15% Filipino? And she said yes.
That's that counts for something.
No, and it
Is there a
does.
mom 100%?
Yeah, no, they're like fully like Filipino. My friend is an immigrant. Like she was born in the
Oh
Philippines.
damn! Shout out.
Yeah, she like from the motherland.
And if you are born in the Philippines, you get a 5% discount on our Patreon.
You do actually, but you're gonna have to like showcase your Filipino-ness by showing us your snapback collection.
Your Filipiniality. I'm going to a 2010s party tonight, and I'm
Yeah.
wearing a fitted hat, crooked to the side. I'm drawing a little mustache on my finger, and I'm taking a lot of pictures like this.
Yeah.
So
In the
just
mustache.
little mustache, get ready. It's about to hit the grid. You know that picture of Drake where he's like this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
It's,
recreating.
uh, it's a nine now. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
big sixer.
Yeah,
I have a couple coworkers who do that a lot. They just come up and they
because
go,
they know.
Sixers.
Like they know. Can I tell you something they know?
Yeah.
Don't
But
rebuke them.
yeah.
Don't rebuke that wisdom.
Shout out the unks. Shout out the unks.
Yeah.
Oh, we did that at work the other day, discussing the line between when do you go from like, you're a person, then you're big bro slash big sis, then you're unk slash auntie, then you're just OG. And like, what are those
Yeah.
age cutoffs? Because one of my coworkers is respectfully, shout out bro, in his like early 40s, and he was like, "Am I not big bro?" And we're like, "No, dude, you're almost OG. Like, you got kids and a mortgage.
You got
Like,
5 minutes. You don't know this.
yeah." Shout out, and there's nothing wrong with being OG. It's great to be OG. You get a
Yeah.
Kango hat, start dressing like Common.
Yeah. Like, can I tell you something? Everyone want to be OG.
Everybody want to be OG. Nobody want to be
Because there are no
millennial.
consequences when you're OG because they're like, but that's OG though.
That's true. You can say some out of pocket shit when you're old.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, feels like a good time for us to intro the podcast.
Okay, unsure the podcast. I'm sorry. I'm like, wait, can we like actually talk? Okay, hey guys, we're here with
The unnamed Sonia and Ron podcast. Sonia Roncast. We have some titles cooking. I am
we
gonna do
do.
one here.
If you're wondering who's Sonia and who's Ron, I'm Sonia.
And
This Ron.
I am Ron. Hashtag
Yeah.
Ronnie time. Can we get some hashtag Ronnie times in the chat?
Me like, but an aside though, we should take this to Twitch.
We should. It should be a
Like
live stream
genuinely, no,
podcast.
can I tell you something? Okay, so like this might be bad and I don't want to like start the podcast off by being canceled or whatever, but like when I when I was younger and I was like I would play Roblox, I would love like to spam in the chat. Like not like hate necessarily, but I would definitely like I definitely loved having a dialogue. No, because I'm like, hey guys, like let's actually talk to each other right now. Like, what's going on? Um, so
But
like
did it stem from hate? Why did you have to put that disclaimer?
no, because it was interpreted as hate, but I was just like, no, I'm just sort of just asking questions. And
Mm.
people didn't like that. And I'm like, if you're so afraid of questions, it's like, what are you lying about?
And let's take a break right here to just say if you're afraid of questions, this is not the podcast for you because
Not the
we're
podcast.
here to break down boundaries and
Yeah.
find new academic based solutions to real world problems. So,
Yeah. And what's that third thing?
your third eye, opening it up. Look at this. Imagine we're gonna get an editor who can put cool graphics, but they're not gonna
Yeah.
come into like episode 15. So
Yeah.
for right
We'll
now, you
get
gotta
there,
use your
guys. We'll get
imagination.
there.
What having a live graphic designer because this is gonna be on Twitch, so they have to do edits as we're talking.
No, because the people who do it for us, because like they'll give us money and then it'll spam in the chat.
That's true. Yeah. Have you seen that TikTok of the guy where he's like, "Do not bother me." He's like yelling at like his fake wife on the phone. He's like, "Don't bother me at work. This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Don't call me while I'm working." And he puts
Yeah.
down the phone. He's like, "Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses."
No,
Oh.
I don't know. Do you feel bad about yourself that I said no? I was actually
Not
gonna give you
really.
something, but I was just like, no.
No, that's like I feel like that's like 90% of my interactions at work. It's like, yo, y'all seen that video? And then I describe it for like way too long, and everyone's like, no, dude.
Yeah.
I was explaining Floker genuinely the other day.
Yeah.
That's a tough job. That's a hard thing to do to someone who's
Yeah.
like not even familiar with AI baby.
Yeah. AI baby Loki. Okay, I don't like AI. I really genuinely don't. I don't like AI.
Agreed. Say this is an anti-AI podcast.
This is anti-AI, just letting y'all know. The AI baby,
Incredible.
that's my son.
That's little bro.
That's little bro for real. Like genuinely y'all don't know. Like so I just had to put that out there because I'm like, don't.
Having paternal feelings for AI baby.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I'm like
No, I'm
that's
with you. This
that's badass.
anti-AI pro AAPI though.
Yo.
Can we have a moment of solidarity? Also, Portland Trailblazers. Because I know this is gonna blow up, so we got
Yeah.
representatives from the Portland Trailblazers listening already.
Yeah.
But they have these AAPI posters up that I think they've just had up for the last decade. Because
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I don't know what it is because not people from Portland. It's just like Asians. It's like Jackie Chan, Michelle Yeoh. I'm like, okay, cool. But then they have like Bethany Moda. They got
Oh yeah.
Kev
Hmm.
Jumba. And I'm like, why is there a picture of Kev Jumba in like a little pin, like little suit, you know? Like
Yeah.
what does this have to do with being Asian in 2026?
Everything.
Oh, that's
I don't
beautiful.
think you're tapped in enough. Like to be honest,
Well,
like
it's foundational text. I love Kev Jumba, you know, Kev Jumba, I like it. Shout out.
but the thing is like you're like, hey, what's next? You're looking towards the future.
I'm just trying to look towards now. I'm just trying to say that I think that they're recycling assets when it
Yeah.
doesn't cost a lot to just make a couple more Asian posters. And
Yeah.
if there's a little write up that was like all it says is Kev Jumba, content creator, and that's it. And it's like,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to learn from this?
Because there's so much.
There is a lot. There's a lot to learn. You could have had, you know, I think Sean Fujiyoshi moved to Portland or
Oh.
Seattle. I don't know
Oh.
if you're hip to Sean Fujiyoshi, close friend of Ryan Higa, fan of the YTF crew.
Wait, what was Ryan Higa's original name?
Higa.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
And
let's take a moment to just talk about the early state of the internet right there.
like genuinely, like I hold a moment of silence for that, like for real.
Yeah, because he was good,
Jabberwockies.
dude. Wait, hold on.
No, can I tell you something? I think that's Asian heritage. I don't know who's behind those masks, but they just gave Bay Area Asians to me. Like I'm like,
Well, they were Bay Area Asians. Are you familiar with Derelict TV?
no, I'm not.
He's one of Kev Jumba's boys, and he was one of the Jabberwockies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were Bay Area Asians. They were popping and locking. And shout
You
out
tell by the way they move.
Dominic Dietrich Sandoval. Shout out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyways, let's get back to the podcast. Like we're just talking
Oh
about
yeah. Well,
like
I feel like this kind of to me is
no,
the
this is
heart of
not
the
the
podcast.
podcast. We're talking about real world issues. Like we're talking about we're trying to be in the ether.
Everything we've talked about has been a real world situation.
No, but we're not trying to be in the real world. We're trying to be beyond.
Oh, we're trying to expand our minds beyond what we see in
Yeah,
front of our
because
eyes.
this is what we're giving to the
Oh,
people.
maybe we could call this the Sixth Sense podcast because we're sensing beyond our five.
Exact. Wait, say that again.
Sixth Sense podcast.
No, say what you said the whole thing.
Sixth Sense podcast because we're expanding beyond our five. I'm not sure if you saw, as I said that, the lights flickered in my apartment.
Cause it's, can I tell you something? God's here.
Fucking chills.
What?
Chills.
We found it, bro. We
Bleeping chills.
found it.
Bleeping chills. Because, yeah, that's right. This is also a PG-13 podcast.
Yeah, I don't believe in cussing. Like, honestly, really tacky and disgusting.
It is played out, burnt.
No, can I tell you something? So played out. Because if they're cussing on late night TV, it's over.
Yeah.
The words lost all meaning.
Once Seth Meyers gets a hold of something, that's when it's like, all right, guys, we got to move on.
No, it's wrapped.
Yeah. When's
We wrapped it up.
Jimmy Fallon's 6'7" challenge? Have you seen that one where it's like Jimmy Fallon does 6'7" with Labubu's?
You know, sometimes I wonder about Jimmy Fallon. I wonder if he I don't know, like I don't know, I just like sometimes worry about him.
I do too. I saw this clip on TikTok the other day. I feel like that's also going to be like the most said phrase on this podcast. I saw this clip on TikTok the other day.
Yeah, you're like spamming that right now. I'm looking
I
like,
know. I watch a lot of TikTok.
yeah.
For
I'm gonna be
reference
like this
though,
book I read the other day.
for my job, I scroll the internet for 4 hours a day. I
Yeah.
have designated scroll time. That is,
Yeah.
it's what I do. So
Yeah.
I'm on the TikTok a lot. I saw this clip of Jimmy Fallon as a youth just hanging out at like a party, drinking, and it was like really like dang, like he was just like a cool young man, like hanging out in New York City, being like, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm doing this comedy shit. Like I'm figuring it out, bro. Like it was kind of sad because then you flip it on and he's like doing that show. It's like, I love brands. And the only thing I love more than brands is commercials. And we're doing commercials, the
No,
show.
can we actually talk about the fact that Jimmy Fallon is like a major bigwig in the entertainment industry? He could literally do anything, anything to his heart's desire, and he decides, you know what? I'm gonna make commercials. Like that's crazy. Like every time I see him on Ad Week, I literally physically get angry because I'm really like, dude, you could do anything.
Are you tapped in with Ad Week?
I'm tapped in on Adweek so much. No offense to Adweek. Hey, Adweek, like we would love a sponsorship. Like, come on in. Like for real.
The
But
Ad Week podcast?
the Adweek pot, we can do it. The breaking and entering boys, you see them? I'm like, dude, no way. And people are eating it up. Like, I'm like,
This is
yeah, with that.
this is the real Gen Z version of breaking and entering.
No, because they definitely they no, I can't we can't talk bad about them. You know what? Shout out to those
Shout
guys.
out, bros.
Shout out, bros. Like y'all like doing what y'all want to do. So I appreciate that.
Mm,
But speaking to Ad Week, no, I'm like so tapped in because I'm like, what are we actually talking about?
yeah,
But only
I
on
have a
LinkedIn. Because like if
okay.
people are clicking in, then they're like, you gotta pay for this. And it's like, no.
I have a printed out copy of Adweek because, spoiler alert, yeah, I'm not naming it, but I work for the Global Agency of the Year, and we got a cool cover spread. So I got
Whoa.
one of those sitting on my desk right
Whoa.
behind this beautiful wall.
Whoa.
But again, the topic of this week's episode is new
No, we're not even
beginnings.
we're not talking about that. We're talking about the sixth sense. Like we're talking about this like talking about like big shit. Okay, let's like reset our chakras. Okay, So okay, describe your microphone. Like show us the microphone. Like this is Ron's microphone.
Like most things in my life, it has a blue cover. Blue is my favorite color. Got a blue cover. This is I bought a bunch of microphones in college because yeah, me and my roommates were gonna start a podcast, and yeah, I have a Zoom MPK4, and yeah, I have a lot of equipment and 4 XLR cables for a podcast that recorded 2 episodes and was so bad we could never air them. So I have that all left over, but now it's coming in handy. I'm a couple years removed, and we're recording a better podcast.
Have you
This
healed?
beautiful mic. I yield my time.
No, have you healed?
Have I healed from the initial podcasting experience?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like 4 dudes sitting. I lived in a deli, so it's just like 4 dudes sitting in a deli, like being like, "Oh, this is gonna be the most lit podcast. It's gonna be like low budget but fun."
Yeah.
And then we just like never prepared and just like rambled, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of like short, short sentences. But yeah, would you like to
Yeah.
describe your microphone that you're holding? 'Cause it looks like a popsicle stick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I sort of wanted to clear the air about my microphone situation. So my microphone, it's a Digimic but it's really small and I just don't like holding it like that because it makes my hands look like giant and I don't like that.
Mm.
Um, so this is actually a nail file.
Oh wow.
I
My
clipped it
apologies.
on and now I'm like holding it like this and whoa.
Whoa.
Sorry. I'm holding it like this and it makes me feel like a lot more official, but my hands look still like super ginormous. So like I have to like see that insecurity and sort of like let it go. It's sort of just like your hands might look ginormous, but it's like it's okay because at the end of the day, like we're still here.
Do you think that influenced the polar bear hat because you're trying to lean into large faculties?
You know what? That no. I didn't realize it was that big. I didn't realize. I was like, I was just wearing it to like be like my head's cold, but that's good to know. That's good to know.
It makes the hands look incredibly proportional on your microphone.
Okay, well, okay, then I'm glad. Then I'm like gonna try to put this more into like frame and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
I also
okay.
like that he's kind of buck-toothed.
He?
My fault, they. I apologize.
Oh no, like you're so good. No, I was just like, dang, is this true? Is this business true? You know,
Mm.
to be honest, like I don't know the gender.
And you know what? Hey, maybe we can let that be a larger lesson to people because it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You gotta
Yeah,
respect
because
it.
exactly, because once you're decapitated, it's sort of just like, yo,
Mm. I would get one of those animal taxidermies for my wall. Speaking of decapitated animals.
what kind of animal?
Nah, let's just pass on this. I don't want
No, because I was being like,
to.
whoa, like, whoa,
I
I'm
think
scared.
there's something like cabin chic about it, you know? There's something that's kind of like, oh, because I'm not an outdoorsy guy. I don't like guns. I don't like hunting.
Yeah,
I don't
but you
like.
like the cabin chic.
There's something kind of cozy about it, you know? Like
You like lace?
lace?
You know, like they have like lace table coverings, like that's cabin chic.
No, no, not like that. I like have you watched
You're talking about cabin rugged. Like cabin chic is like lace and like flowers and stuff.
no, okay, well maybe not chic. Have you seen No Other Choice yet? Have you watched that?
Dude, if this podcast is gonna be you making like high level references of like media I'm not smart enough to see, this is not gonna work out.
I feel like that's such a within your fingertips grasp. I'm trying to watch. Okay, this I can actually speak to, and the reason
Okay.
I was bringing it up is because like there's like these old in the movie this old Japanese house, and they have like the exposed wood everywhere, and it's all like that special wood where there's no nails, where it's all like it slits into
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I
Yeah.
think that sort of architecture is really pretty. I have a coworker with a home that looks like that, and I'm like, I think
Yeah.
that is my idea of cabin-esque features.
I'm sorry.
Um, but all that to say, you should watch No Other Choice. And you should I'm trying to watch 3 movies a week right now. That's one of my resolutions for the new year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
I like that. Okay, perfect segue. So the main like topic of this podcast, crazy we actually have a topic, is new beginnings. It is January 2026, and so we're
Hmm.
starting out the new year. So like new beginnings on our mind, they're on your mind. And so that's what we're sort of going to talk about. So Aaron, if you can tell me, how was your new year? Are you
I,
creating vision boards? Like what kind of new year guy are you? Are you
I'm
superstitious?
I'm mildly superstitious.
Yeah.
I put grapes above my door and I put a $50 on my windowsills. That's don't really know where either of those stem from, but those are both family traditions. They're for good
Okay.
luck in the new year. But I'm not a vision boards guy as much as like I like to just like do something at the start of the year. This year I'm doing the 75 Ron challenge. Yeah, mic drop.
Which is
Sound effects. Pow, pow, pow. Um, but it is
what's
75
this?
hard, but it's more about raising my creative output levels.
Wait, what is
So
75 hard?
75 hard is very
Like getting a
much
boner every day?
Okay. More or less.
Um,
I think it's a David Goggins manosphere originated thought, but it's
okay.
supposedly there's real health benefits, but it's just like you work out every day, 1 workout inside, 1 workout outside, you read 10 pages of a book, you're fully sober. You do it's just like a bunch of stuff to clear your body up. I'm doing a different version of that that's focused on honing my creative skills. So I am working out for an hour and a half every day. I am drinking a gallon of water. I am dieting, which means that I'm in a caloric deficit and I eat 180 grams of protein every day. So I'm eating a lot of tuna packets. I am watching 3 movies a week. I'm writing 500 words a day, and I'm listening to 5 new songs every day. And no weed, no booze, 75 days. Yeah,
Well, that's
I like
powerful.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a hard reset on my life currently.
Yeah.
Not because I'm spiraling and I call Sonia every other week having a panic attack. Not because of that, but because I just think it's nice to overcome a challenge, perhaps.
Yeah. And as a man, you're like hard to come by.
Literally, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm living on easy mode. Being a black man in America is incredibly easy, JK.
Yeah. Wait, holding space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
Yep.
let's consider that. How about you,
Yeah.
Sonia? What's new? What's cooking in 2026 for the Sonianator? That's something.
Yeah. We're gonna get that right one day.
Mhm.
One day it's gonna come off the
Something's
cuff.
gonna be more
Oh, keep your mic close to you.
something's gonna
I was like, Papa, I can't hear you.
no,
Um,
no, I'm gonna get better at holding my mic. That's one of
yeah.
my new resolutions for the year. But
Yeah.
yeah, Sonianator. Hit
Oh
me with
yeah.
it.
So, I don't know how well the audience will know me by the time they watch this, but I had a very public breakdown. Um,
Lit.
um, in December, and it was sort of like a turning point. Not to get like super dark right now, but like let's actually talk about it. Um, Yeah, it's like I don't know if people can relate to this, but it's like that moment where like you're like really going through something and like really genuinely nothing's working out for you. You're like in a really negative mind space
Mm,
of like I'm not worth anything, I don't deserve anything, and a lot of self-hatred. And for me, it got to a point, there were like things out of my control that were going wrong. And so like I was just really in a bad mental space. And I don't know, one day I was just like thinking to myself, I'm like, what? What? And then this thought came into my head and it's sort of just like, Sonia, do you want to die or do you want to live?
mm.
And I know it sounds corny, but like it really did change. It literally changed it that second to where I'm like, oh, like we're moving differently now. It's like I think for a long time I was punishing myself
Mm.
and being like not like in a suicidal like super depressive way, hopefully, but like in like I'm like what? But like just like in a like a I just really didn't have a lot of self-confidence. And so I always thought people deserved it more than me. But then I was sort of just like, Sonia, if you think like that, then just die. Like why
Mm.
are you even here doing this? And then I was like, you're so right. I want to live. I want to live this life. I want to do this. And so sort of like changed the way I looked at things. And that was like a few months, like not a few months ago. That was actually a few weeks ago. That was a few weeks ago. And so like in the turn of 2026, I've for me like the new beginning is really just like taking life by the horns and sort of being like making space even if like there's no space to be had because I'm like, that's how everyone else does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like make your own space. You're here, you're worthy, you have something to say. And so that's sort of really me in an abstract way
That was
right now.
incredibly vulnerable and honest. I wish I could change my answer now because that was very real.
And you can, like, let's actually talk about it. Like, what, like, I know that, like, moving, okay, I don't know if we're allowed to dox each other, but, like, you live in Portland.
I live in Portland. I think that's fair levels of
Okay.
doxing.
So, Aaron, you recently just moved from Chicago, where I'm at, to Portland. Like, how was that for you? And, like, how do you feel like now with the new year, it's sort of just like a new year, new me type vibe? Like, how has that changed you and how is it different from last year?
Um, I don't know. I think it's kind of I like what you said about like you just got to decide that you want to like live.
Yeah.
Um, not to get super guy comparison, but for anyone who's watched One Piece or read One Piece, the scene where Nico Robin's like, I want to live,
Yeah.
it's a very emotional scene if you watched it or read it. But like, yeah, it's like I think I had a similar moment a while ago where it's just like, I don't know. I think I'd been very passive and kind of floating through things, but
Mhm.
truthfully, like this move to Portland, it was like something that I've been trying to like line up. Like this job that I just got is like something I've been like working towards for the last couple years. And I feel like I've just kind of been on autopilot and not like consciously making decisions a lot for myself. But no, things worked out. My girlfriend's out here in Portland, which is super cool. One of my best friends from college is out here. We work together, so it's like it's nice to kind of have a little bit of community. I think in the new year, like I moved out here in like October, so it was like that was kind of like the preseason. I've been saying like October to December, where I was kind of getting the lay of the land. I was building out my apartment, getting this beautiful room divider that I have now.
Mhm.
But yeah, and now like in the new year, it's like okay, well, like, I'm here. Like you can't just keep trying to get somewhere else. So I'm just
Yeah.
trying to really be here and do the things that I want to do. I'm trying to get into writing more, making
Yeah.
music. I talked about it. That's kind of the ethos of that 75 Ron, if you will, was like, yeah, like there's a lot of things I want to do that I know if I just kind of locked in and did, I'd be closer to doing.
Yeah.
And just doing. I want it to be a year of execution and like yeah, just like making the most of my time and not taking things super seriously. Because like you said, it's like if you don't like it, then you don't have to be here. But I do want to be here, and
Yeah.
I honestly do like things, and just focusing on the positive instead of the negative. It's like there's always more to get better at, more to fix, more to change. But if you don't stop and enjoy where you're at, I feel like it's like yeah, like I was always sputtering out about the next thing. But it's like
Yeah.
shit, like every version of me, the version of me 2 years ago would have been really happy to be in my shoes.
Yeah.
So actually just like acknowledging that and even if I'm frustrated in the moment, being happy for them because it's like, yo, like, yeah, when I was living in that deli, I would have loved to be doing the shit I'm doing right now. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, like let's just enjoy it and like really make the most of it. I think there's no why cry over spilled milk, if you will.
Yeah.
Things are what they are. These are the cards I've been dealt.
Heavy.
And I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna pull up a meme real quick because
All right.
it means a lot to me. And it's
All right.
really dumb, but it's something that I think about all the time. Um, this guy. Ooh, that's not focusing.
All right. Why don't you read it for us?
It's a little shrugging yellow emoji, and it just says, "Oh well, play the cards I'm dealt." And
Yeah.
it says play twice though, because that's part of the joke is like, oh well, play the cards I'm dealt, because
Yeah.
it's just like poorly made. But like, yeah, it's like that's kind of all you can do. And I've been dealt
Yeah.
a decent hand. I think I made it a better hand. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna play with them. I'm gonna have a good time. Also, we're gonna have to restart this in a second because we don't have Zoom Premium, so we only got 3 more minutes left of this meeting, and then we gotta start a fresh one.
All
Uh,
right.
but
Well,
yeah,
but that's so crazy. That's playing with the cards that we've been dealt.
yeah. But
We could
you know what?
think
And
the
we
Zoom
could.
premium would be nice,
Mhm. But
but
we could also quit podcasting right now. But you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna quit podcasting. We're gonna
we're
start
not gonna
another
do that.
video. We're gonna edit together seamlessly so that no one would ever even notice that we had to stop and restart. Um,
But we're keeping this part in because this is a lesson.
this is
This is a lesson.
as Alex Toussaint says, failure stands for first attempt in learning. You
Whoa.
never fail. It's all lessons. I've been
Yeah.
doing more Peloton rides lately, and honestly, the cheesy, like corny motivational things that they say, starting my day off with like 45 minutes of like just motivational quotes has really
Can
helped me
I
out
tell you something?
mentally.
Those motivational quotes is something after your brain like starts maturing and developing into like the final state where those low-key give like wizard spells. It's
Yeah.
like it's like oh, what's one that's really good? It's like what if I fall, but baby, what if you soar? It's like boom, it hits me and I'm like, "Oh my God." Like I just like get such a zest for life. I swear to God, it's such
The Zest for Life podcast.
yeah. No, like genuinely like yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, should we restart right now?
Yeah, let's restart.
Okay.
All right, I'll
You
send you a new link.
okay.
Okay. We're back.
Hey
Yes.
guys.
Yes, we don't have Zoom Premium yet.
No.
Yes, we're still recording
Yeah.
because we're dedicated to the craft. But
We still in it.
We are. We're
They
in it.
wanted to take us out, but we still in it.
If anyone makes it to minute 26 of this podcast,
Yeah.
thank you. First off,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Second off, yeah, just like I feel like it's worth saying who we are, what we're doing. You want to go first, Sonia?
Sort of shaking in my boots, but yeah, I'll go first. Well, okay, yeah. My name's Sonia. I'm 24. I'm a Cancer. That's gonna be really important for you guys to know later down the line when you're like, hey, why does she keep crying? It's like there is actually a political history behind that. So yeah. Um, but yeah, so I getting into like how I know Aaron. Aaron, may I speak to this?
You can speak to this.
Okay. So, me and Aaron, fun fact, Aaron is actually a month younger than me. So like again, I know like it's hard to deal with on my end. I cannot imagine how it is for the viewer. But yeah, Aaron is 24 years old as well.
Hmm.
Um, and so this summer, funny enough, we worked together at a marketing company, and guess what? Guess what the power dynamic between us two was?
Yeah,
We we Aaron was my boss.
damn right.
Aaron was my boss. I was his number two. I was his intern. Um, I know, like that's like genuinely like in 30 years we're gonna look back at this and then we'll genuinely laugh.
It's so funny. I also like I really tried to gatekeep because I figured out pretty early. It's like fuck, she's definitely older than me, and I was
Yeah.
trying to like gatekeep that because I was like I don't want her to realize because I think she'll take me much less seriously. And then I
Yeah.
think it was like
And I
a month
immediately
in.
did. I mean, at the second I found out, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, you're like, what am I doing? Because I'd be like, yo,
yeah,
Sonia, Sonia, could you work on this slide deck? And he's like, yeah, for sure. And then like you found out I was like, because it's your birthday over the
yeah,
summer. Not gonna dox when it is, but it was
yeah,
your birthday, and I was just like, oh, happy birthday. And they were just talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, I turned 24 in like a couple months.
yeah.
Um,
A month, not a couple.
any month, my fault, my fault, my fault. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah, so that was actually like honestly one of the most traumatic instances of my life was that. Not going to sugarcoat it. It was a moment. Yeah, so we were definitely had that dynamic this summer. I don't know, Aaron could probably speak to more of how I was as a subordinate, but speaking to how Aaron was as a boss, I don't know. I feel like it's really hard to take okay, I am a worker and I believe in the hierarchy at work. Like
mm.
I believe in that so intensely. The idea of Aaron rolling in late as hell to work every day with a and then taking out his big ass whey protein shake and making
Banana
it at
Queen.
the desk. Yeah, like I just like and then his like hair was bleached and he had like I don't know, he looked like a Nickelodeon 90s cartoon character to me every time. So it was like it was really hard to take serious, but like I was professional and I was just like and scene, like let's start.
Mm,
Um so that was really meeting Aaron, like my first impression was like this looks like a night. He literally reminded me so much of Hey Arnold. Like he looked like he was a
yes.
character on Hey Arnold. And I okay, let's just talk about how like our first impressions and then we can go into like who we are as people.
Yeah, I agree. That was my work swag aesthetic, and I think yeah, it was very odd. Again, I was 23, and no one on my team wanted to like manage the interns. I was like, I would love to have an intern this summer when they
Yeah.
were doing the internship program. So I was like, I'd love to have an intern. Let's do it.
He wanted to little bro someone so bad
I
that he was
did.
like, I'm gonna take this into my own hands.
Making Sonya buy me lunch? No,
Yeah.
no. But actually, it was just like, yeah, Sonya was cool because like everyone had to submit like these basically audition videos, which is
Yeah.
funny because we're a marketing company. But Sonya's was just like hella funny, and she did stand up in
Yeah.
like improv and stuff, which we'll talk more on that when we talk about like ourselves and what we're trying to do with this whole podcast
Jason, yeah.
situation. But yeah, I was just like, okay, that's cool. Like that's the kind of person I want to like hang out with this summer. Like, marketing's fun. It's like it's just like work. It's like any job. As far as jobs go, I think it's like a good job to have. And
Yeah.
I was like, this is the kind of person I want to kick it with because like I kind of like she said, I kind of do dumb shit. Like I was just like pulling up hella late. We had a gym in our office, so I'd get to the building really early and set up my like desk station at like 6 a.m. So people were like,
Yeah.
man, he's locked in, and then I'd go work out for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, first impression to Sonia, she was just like funny as hell. I think like at the time I was one of like the only Gen Z workers in the office. We had like a lot of Zillennial vibes, so we had a lot of like fun energy, but we didn't have any like real Gen Zers. And
Yeah.
Sonia kind of came in like very immediately Gen Z pilled. And like we had this like joint presentation that we would do for the whole office that
Yeah.
was like all company staff like
Yeah, all
full
hands on
staff
deck vibe. Like,
meeting.
like the CEO was there.
Literally
Like,
all of C-suite. And it's like
yeah,
us talking about internet trends. And it's like,
yeah,
all right, on TikTok, people are doing this. And I would been doing that by myself for like a year at that point. And then
yeah.
Sonia came in for her first week and she hopped in to help. And she immediately is just like riffing with the crowd and is like, anyone got any thoughts? Yeah, let's make some noise.
I know because I was just like, I can I tell you something? I become very evil when I have a microphone in my hand. Like
Yeah.
immediately I'm like, let's do crowd work. Let's like see what the audience thinks. I'm a child of Wendy Williams, so like I love crowd interaction. And so Aaron really gave me the Aaron really gave me the platform this summer. And so we really just like took off from there. I was genuinely, I will say like my impression of Aaron was like I was just genuinely really shocked with everything he just got away with. Um, I'm like sometimes I would watch him and I'm like, whoa, like this seems illegal. Like I don't know, like this doesn't seem like we're allowed to do this, but he would walk in with so much confidence and I'm like, okay, like I guess I'm gonna do that too. Um,
Yeah, I think that's like my biggest take on professional settings. It's just like be confident. Like, and it's
yeah,
weird again because like we're the first wave of like Gen Z people coming into the workforce. So
yeah,
it's really easy to feel like you kind of have to like just like mold down and conform to like the current dynamics. But I'm big on like, yo, just like take swings, just like be yourself because it's like you
yeah,
hired me, especially in like we worked in marketing. So it's like, yo, like
yeah,
you guys need to figure out how to talk to Gen Z people. So I'm not gonna come in here and just like, you know, crying, laugh, react to everything because it's like no, like
yeah.
I should be, we should be ourselves and be funny and stuff. So like I don't know, it was fun. It was really fun having Sonia in the office because there's finally someone I felt like I could just like shoot the shit with and like ramble and actually think
The
about cool
detriment of
stuff.
everyone around us. Like
Oh
there would be
yeah,
like times like around like for some reason like 3 p.m. sometimes like we would be both caught at our desks like which were right next to each other which was in like the center of the office and then for some reason like Aaron's just like you know what I'm gonna stop working for a second we're really gonna just talk right now and we would talk like for like 40 minutes
yeah. Like and that
uninterrupted.
like essentially what this podcast is, and we just like
Yeah,
be
like
babbling, and there were people like trying to do like not serious, but trying to do their jobs around us, just kind of like,
yeah,
wow, can they please stop talking so loud?
yeah,
Um, but it was good, and I think that to me was like the start of this podcast idea, and we started spitballing because it was just like I don't know, it's nice to just like talk freely with people, and we're both creative minded, I would say. I have aspirations. I want to like act and write, mostly write. That's like my main thing. So a little stand up, a little bit of acting, a little bit of writing. I love to get in a writer's room, but the writers aren't getting paid shit anymore, which sucks.
yeah,
But yeah, and
but
there's
you
just
have
like
something coming up though,
I do.
your short film.
I do. I'm working on a
Yeah,
short
like
film.
I'm like
I am writing a short film right now.
yeah,
I just want to, you know, just like make things, and it's hard because like just balancing the time and money aspect of things with like creative output is
yeah,
hard. So that's why like this podcast to me was just like it's a chance. I don't know. I feel like every time we talk, just like during the work days when I'd be like, yeah, let's just chop it up for 40. It's just
yeah,
like good for the soul. It's just like rejuvenating for the creative senses to be like, oh, like you
yeah,
know, we're stringing words together in a way that my brain wouldn't have gotten to by itself, and it's like
yeah,
productive. And
yeah,
that's kind of like I think what this podcast is for both of us is like we both have like these big creative pursuits, and this is a chance for us to kind of like I don't know, just like chop it up, walk out refreshed, and be like, oh, I want to go write a couple things about this. Oh, Sonia said this that kind of piqued my interest. I'll text her about that later.
yeah.
You want to talk about what you do because Sonia's actually like real deal Chicago improv legend, as they're saying.
Uh,
I saw a comment on one of your TikToks the other day where it's like, "Do you do improv in Chicago?" And I was
no,
like,
like they doxed me. I'm like, how did you know that? Um, yeah. So, I guess yeah, this will be on the Wikipedia page.
yeah.
But yeah, so I started doing crazy enough, like literally this week, is my 2-year anniversary of doing improv. So thank you, thank you. I started doing improv at IO Improv or Improv Olympic as it was known. It's where like Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, like all those people came out of. I went through all 5 levels, blah blah blah. I did a couple rounds at the Annoyance. I
Hmm.
did famously Jason Sudeikis. That's his place. Second City, I did a class there. Steve Carell, Stephen Colbert, you know the Steves, that's their place.
But double Steve.
Yeah. And I did a stint at LSI Logan Square Improv, which is on the come up. Shout out CIC as well. Those are really great places to like learn how to do improv. Yeah, so I did that. A couple stand-up stints. I have my own qualms with stand-up, and we're gonna get into it on this podcast. But yeah, I did a couple stand-up things, sketch shows. I have my own indie improv team, The Grapes down here in Chicago. If you guys ever want to see me, I'm there. Um, but yeah, um, but like my creative pursuits were thrust upon me against my will. You guys have no idea. I wanted to be a corporate cog in the machine so bad. So bad. I wanted it so bad. But like the corporate slog did not want me. They're like, "No, girl, you're not gonna get in here." So like I've been forced to pursue my creative.
Your corporate vibe was so funny too, because like you could, you could tell you were like doing your version of like corporate persona, but your
Yeah.
version of corporate persona was still like just so animated in a really nice way. But like it was like so like again so Gen Z in the workforce, so like
Yeah.
yes mamas, and it's like does
Yeah, I
saying
was
that to like
spamming like the monkey emoji in the chat, like in the Slack channel. I'm like, "Yep."
our like 52-year-old CSO who's like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and I'm like, you better. Like this is what they're talking about. I remember, well, I don't know how much we could talk about like that part, how specific we could get.
I don't think very. I think we should keep it
Yeah,
very
I was like, okay,
broad.
then I'm not gonna talk about it. Like I'm like, I just can't. But yeah, like I was really everyone who's like ever interacted with me, they're like, Sonia, you're not made for the corporate life. That's just not, you're just not able, you just don't have it. And so like that really hurt me. But yeah, so I've like more actively pursued the arts in 2026. So also like Aaron has his Substack, which is really, really great. You guys should definitely check it out. Aaron, what's the name of it?
At stinkyron.com. Also on Instagram at stinkyron.com. That is spelled DOTCOM at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Stinkyron.com.com if you were to Google it. But yeah, trying to write more. And I think, yeah, like Sonia's just got a good creative mind. I am a cog in the corporate machine. Shout out.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get more into my creative bag as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like it's just cool to have outlets to chop it up and like get those
Yeah.
things going.
Yeah. And I think the one thing, I think the reason why Aaron is at all successful in the corporate machine is just because he has like one thing I actually do respect about him is he has a lot of
You say that like
willingness.
it's so surprising you would have things to respect about me.
No, like genuinely, like you are a little boy, like you are like but like one of the things I actually ended up respecting about him was the fact that he was like so willing to take big swings. And I'm like now like such a firm believer that like you can get anything if you're willing to swing big. And I feel like I've done that even though like it's only been like 3 weeks into the new year. I feel like I've been swinging big and for some reason every time I swing I'm like getting something back from it. So that's like really really great.
I
Yeah, no.
also feel like from like a philosophical standpoint, like when you swing big a lot, even if you're only hitting at like 10%, it
Yeah.
feels like you're hitting everything because it's like, okay, well, I hit three big hits. So
Yeah.
like the little ones you don't even notice anymore because it's like, okay, like but I'm connecting sometimes and like
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you have to like embarrass the shit out of yourself and not in like a I'm gonna go record my Chipotle worker way, but just in like
Yeah.
a like
No, none of
like
that.
not that, but like
Yeah.
I do think there's like yeah, like you have to put yourself out there if you want to get where you want to be, like
Yeah.
unfortunately.
No heavy. And I feel like if I could really talk about it, that is, especially in our specific generation, that is the after effects of the Zandemic. Like, if we can really talk about it, of just like having, like, everyone was on pills, everyone was drinking, everyone was vaping. Like, it was a really scary time. People are like romanticizing 2016, but I'm like, no, mama, like it actually was really scary.
We had like 16-year-olds doing cough syrup. Like
Yeah.
shout out
Like,
the activist demons.
like hopefully they're okay. But it's definitely that idea of like, I felt like, I don't know, Aaron, if you agree, but like in high school it was sort of just like you need to don't even bother pursuing the arts because that's not even possible. Just like, go to college, do the corporate thing, like stability, stability, stability. 2007 happened, like it's weird.
Yeah.
And I feel like now is sort of just like Gen Z reclaiming, you know what? No, like I'm gonna live my life how I want to, whatever. Recessions come and go apparently, but like who I am like is forever.
Yeah, I think like shit's so botched that it's like you just have to do it and like doing it for the right reasons. I think that's the thing that we lost the most of is like a lot of people just saw like influencers or comedians or whatever and they liked the lifestyle they lived, but they
Yeah.
didn't really have something they wanted to say or they didn't care about like being funny and stuff. Like it was just like I want money and I want to hang
Yeah.
out and talk to my friends as my job.
Yeah.
Whereas like I don't know, I think it's important to like actually give a fuck about like you're saying like reclaiming like I want to do the arts. I want to do these things because
Yeah.
that's what I want to do. And I think that like we witnessed the both sides of like the millennial spectrum. I feel like millennials had their big like
Mhm.
super optimism time like
Yeah.
pre-COVID and then millennials all flipped and were like shit is not funny. Like take everything serious. And you were like, "Oh, I got
Can
to
I tell you
take
something?
stuff
I hate
serious."
it. I hate it. I like me looking at my millennials, like, what did they do to you?
Yeah.
Like, you guys were low key, like, at one point, like, everything. And then all of a sudden, the BuzzFeed videos start coming out, being like, this is why I love BuzzFeed. And I'm like, wait, what is happening? And then the Try Guys. And then, but I feel like we're on a better wave now. Fetty Wap was just released from jail. So it's
Shut up,
sort of just,
bro.
we're like reclaiming that. We are coming back to the light.
I agree. I think it's like, and again, it's just like we have to do it. And I think there's like this sense of like, I think something that helped me when I was kind of going through some like worse mental times and stuff is just like the thought that's like
Yeah.
no one's coming to save you. And it's
Yeah.
like it's not even in like a sad way, but just like very in just like a blunt way of like, oh yeah, like there's nothing else. Like if I don't get myself to where I want to go, that's it. Then
Yeah.
I'm going to stay exactly where I am.
It's a
You
do or
know,
die.
it is. You know, you keep carrying the same bricks, you keep building the same house. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm trying to make some shit out of myself. So it's like you have to do it. And I think that we are having this kind of cultural situation right now where like again despite all the crazy shit going on it's like well we have to fix it there's
Yeah.
no one's going to fix it. The powers that be aren't going to change it. So we have to,
Yeah.
figure out a way to fix it. So,
Yeah, and you
and
already see
again,
that like everywhere.
and the solution to that is for us to start a podcast.
No,
So
like this is actually a lot more revolutionary than you guys wanted to believe. But like this is revolutionary. This is everything. We are minorities. I'm Indian, by the way. I don't know if people will get that. And Aaron, you are.
I'm black and Filipino. Half and half. Shout out.
Blasian representation
Blasian
is
representation. Shout out to Steve Lacy. Shout out to
our Girls in the Upstairs Neighbors podcast.
yeah, shout out homies. Shout out Josh Jacobs. Shout out Jared McCain. Shout out Dylan Harper. We got a lot of Blasians out there killing it right now. Shout out Zay, not Zay all caps. What's his name? Um, his handle is like Swagalog on everything, which is awesome. Fuck,
Well,
wait.
shout
Okay.
them out.
I'm so sorry. I have to Google it.
No, we must. We
I
must.
know,
And
because like
I
this
think
is
that's like a
important.
big part of our podcast is really being aware of our forefathers and the shoulders that we stand on, those giants.
Yeah. Oh no, it is Zay all caps. I was right. Shout out
Yeah.
Zay all caps.
Mhm.
Bay Area Blasian legend.
Yeah.
Um,
I will say, like, bringing it back, in like the time I've known you, like from this summer to now, I feel like I've like seen you reclaim your creativity a lot. Like
Thank you.
writing a lot more, writing things that are really interesting, doing this podcast, just being in the mindset of like, no, I want to invest in this thing. And so like it's been
Yeah.
really cool to see because like I'm sort of on this similar journey as well. And you know, company is always better on the journey. It's never fun
Yeah.
to take the journey alone.
And I same to you, like, I know you say a lot about like how like, you were kind of thrust into this by via rejection of the corporate world, but it's like you have so much like just like not even like latent, but just like you're so funny and like people gravitate towards you in a way that like doesn't happen a ton. Like even just I like, literally just think about our office. Like everyone would come up to me all the time, just be like, "Bro, Sonia is so funny. Like Sonia is so funny," and it's like, yeah, like we need more of that. And it's hard because like
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of like media has kind of just been like consumed by like people who I consider to be like a slightly more elite class than the two of us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Shout out
yeah.
them. I'm not saying we did. You know, I was well off. I'm not gonna
You
cap.
know, and you know what? I never was hungry either, but still, like,
Yeah.
there is this erasure of the middle class in Hollywood right now.
And
And
I don't know what the disposition is of people to be like, yeah, I'm middle class and from the suburbs. Like people are
yeah,
always trying to claim some like, man, the way no, like bro, like we were in the
yeah,
burbs, it's chill, like it was cool. It wasn't like, you know, we weren't going to fucking Mallorca every weekend, but we also, you know, I knew where I was gonna eat every day. I knew I would
yeah,
have food, and that's cool too. Like
yeah.
I don't know, a lot of people in general, I think that should be our next week's episode topic. But faking the funk. A lot of people are faking the funk right now.
And there's plenty of funk to go around. And that's the thing that really makes me mad is like there's plenty of funk to go around. Why are we like making stuff up at this point?
I could tell from how fired up you just got how much
Yeah,
that
I'm
bothers
so
you.
sorry. Like it's one of my triggers. Like I'm literally like anyways, we're gonna save that for next time.
Yeah.
I'm already but yeah, I know. Like we like I don't know, like it's sort of just like why not us? And also like I've like read you guys will read what Ron said, but I've read the stuff that he's put out. I think that I'm ex it's like one of those things where like you see people do creative stuff and you're excited to see what comes next. And so like I really enjoy being around people who are like that. In the
Hmm.
improv scene in Chicago, I know a couple people like that. They don't know that I think this of them, but like I'm literally like I like look at them and I'm literally like you're a star and you're gonna make
Name them right now, or at least give initials.
well, I will name one person. He actually doesn't know this. Like I literally have told people this, like I think he's a star, but I've never like actually spoken to him because I'm so scared of speaking to him.
Drop the lore, say it. Come on, shout
Oh
out,
my God.
bro. Hey, give us
What
the
is,
IG handle.
oh my God, I can't. Oh my God, what's his IG handle? Oh my God. So I'm gonna like dox him right now. He is in the Armando. I think his name is Matt. Something about the way he performs, like, dude, it actually gets me. I'm literally like, dude, you're a freaking star and you better be on like the big screen like in 2 years.
Damn.
2 years. I'm like, I literally love you. Um, like so many, like I will shout them out on this podcast. I want to have them on this podcast, but like being able to see, like we're in the moment where we're seeing people on the come up. Like
Mhm.
you guys who are watching this podcast right now, you are seeing two people on the come up. It's like it's nice to be around.
Yeah, and I think that also I do want to say that bluntly. Like I think a big reason why I wanted to do this podcast and you as well is to just like build community a little bit too.
Yeah.
Like I think it's hard finding just like-minded individuals. I mean, I guess it's not necessarily hard, but I think we're really spread out and there's not a lot of places to connect. So like
Yeah.
here, like with through this, you know, we're gonna have like some sort of like Discord to go with this, like an IG. Like we just want to like just form a place where like
Yeah.
again we can all like chop it up. Like why can't we start the digital commune of joy and happiness? You
Yeah.
know, like
And I've
let's
always said that.
literally I've always thought of myself as a digital commune planner.
Yeah. From the early days of Roblox to now, it's just like the
Yeah.
online forum is our lifeline.
Let's link and build.
Yeah, genuinely. Yeah, I know. I think that that's really great. I think that what I've learned and I think one of the reasons why art has been such a scary thing for me to approach. I don't know if the same for you, but the fact
Mhm.
that it's just so highly collaborative and
Yeah.
sometimes it's like nerve-wracking to work with people. And so
Yeah.
yeah, it's sort of just like it sort of feels like dating, you know? It's sort of just like some people are super weird, some people don't get what you're doing, or some people you feel too intimidated to talk to. And I just like we're in a highly collaborative art form. Talk to each other.
Yeah, like you need I can't you can't do it by yourself. Like
Yeah.
and that's why again like why we were both like yeah like we just need to set up time to talk to each other like every week
Yeah.
because and it's hard to find people who are on like the same wave and I think I don't know I think I'm a victim for sure of like thinking I need people who are like this exact perfect niche to match my swag
Yeah.
But it's really like no, like everyone's got their own swag and we need to pool it together. And like
Yeah.
it's good that we see things differently and it's good we have different takes on stuff. So
Yeah.
if you're an independent mind who's thinking about expanding their horizons and wants to build a mental network of digital connections, please contact us immediately. Please
Yeah.
talk to us. We have two more available buckets on this Zoom. We want to start bringing guests in occasionally to
Yes,
chop it
we
up.
do.
So come chop it up with us, you know?
And we got some short films coming up. You got your short film coming up. I
Yes.
inspired me to write a short film, so I'm writing a short film right now.
Let's go.
But before we leave, like, let's look like talk a little bit about your short film. Like, what do like so we can have markers of like when it starts developing. This is Ron's.
This is my first short film I'm attempting to write. I think longer scripts have always been daunting, but
Yeah.
um I don't know. Okay, I don't want to reveal too much here because it's very early stages, but basically it's kind of just about like a story. It's just like it's a story about like what I think life is like for a lot of Gen Z kids, right? I think people like to trivialize tags a lot right now, whether it's being black, being Hispanic, being, any different
Yeah.
nationality, being biracial, being queer. And like they tell stories about those things that are very isolating or try and almost pluck them out as these singular things. I
Yeah.
kind of want to just like talk about that from like a real human experience point
Yeah.
because again, we're just like we're experiencing things that are different. Like being like second generation Americans, like it is a new feeling. It's a new feeling, but it's a shared feeling.
Mhm.
And that's kind of as much as much as I'll reveal at the moment about it, because it's just like a story about that and like being honest, I think that like the internet and growing up with social media platforms taught us to like brand ourselves super early. Again, none
Yeah.
of this is. I also just for the record, I don't think anything I'm saying is like revolutionary. Wow, I've never heard of these thoughts, but it's just like, we've all been taught to brand ourselves and kind of shield a lot of who we are in our real experiences,
Yeah.
and kind of like hold only space for those discussions for our close friends, but. I think it's important that everyone knows about that. Like everyone should know about what it's like to grow up like queer and biracial in the Midwest. Like it's
Yeah.
odd. It's very different. Like
Yeah.
and but at the same time it's not that different. It's very human and like it's something that you could have seen this 30 years ago and people would be like, "Oh, I relate to those emotions. I relate to those
Yeah.
feelings of like sheltering sides of myself and when do I pull back and when do I share it and what does it mean to be fully realized as a person?" Um
Yeah.
but yes, that's kind of what I'm exploring
Nice.
at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Sounds.
yours?
Oh,
And yours? Could we get a little bit of a sneak peek?
yes, we can. So I it came to me in a vision. Like a lot of my film ideas come to me in visions where I like see something and I'm like, oh, like I see scenes and stuff. So it's I think for you, you start out like with themes and like feelings of like, and I want to capture this feeling.
Yeah.
Is that maybe accurate?
I would
For
say
me,
that's true, yeah.
yeah. For me, what starts off as a visual of just like one scene and then one snapshot of the scene, I think is really influenced by my improv background of just like starting somewhere and then figuring out how we got there. And so the my short film is about vampires. Um, yeah, I had this vision about this vampire and I'm like, I want to know more about this person. And so, um, yeah, I hope that I can actually film this one. I'm halfway done with the script.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
really Yeah, I'm really excited about the character. You will read the script when it's done and let me know what you think.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a really interesting um movie. A lot of it stems from these emotions that I've been feeling. There's like a sense of like loss. Loss really permeates in the story and like the trauma of becoming a vampire. I feel like with a lot of vampire media, I feel like a lot of it always like glosses over quickly the
Mm,
transition to becoming one.
yeah.
And I sort of wanted to like unpack that and like how like jarring it is to become one. But yeah, no, that's sort of my thing.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
hopefully, no, I'm not gonna say hopefully. It will turn out great and everyone
Amen.
will love it.
And it's gonna and they're gonna come out. That's the important thing.
Yeah, they're gonna come out.
This podcast is also about accountability,
Yes.
and holding our feet to the flames. Because if next time we talk, we both have the same amount of work done,
Yeah,
then
that's bad.
man, this is gonna be a bad day on this podcast.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything else that people can look forward to? You got any improv stuff coming up? Anything interesting? Any future facing media? I know you've been cranking out some TikToks. Anything else
Yeah.
before I don't know, you want to plug?
Yes, well, I also have my YouTube channel and my TikTok. It's hot dog water, spelled HTWRT. No, hot dog water, but like, okay, like I'll like we'll put it down. We'll put it down in
Yeah,
the
to be
description.
visual.
Yeah, so I do TikToks. Are they good right now? No, but they will get better. I'm sort of learning how to do the formatting of comedy on TikTok. Um, TikTok on like comedy on TikTok is so like we could talk ad nauseam about it. Like we really could. But like I'm trying to do that. I have my YouTube channel where I talk about stuff that I care about. I have a Percy Jackson video that I'm sort of proud of. Um and I do improv in the city. We have a show coming up on the 24th actually. I don't know if anyone wants to come, but like
Get your tickets. Get
get
your
it.
tickets.
Yeah, so we're doing that as well. But yeah, that's sort of like my creative thing. When do you post on Substack?
I'm trying to post on Substack, like once or twice a week. So be on the lookout for that. I'm also trying to get on my TikTok grind as well, just making silly videos. Me and my girlfriend have been making a lot of videos, just like hanging out, going to the gym. Part of this 75 round thing. We've been go to the gym at like 5:30 in the morning, which is like so
Ooh.
early. But we've been making fun little TikToks. I'm gonna start making videos about calling myself the tuna man. That's something that's brewing. I've been eating a lot of tuna packets for their delicious protein.
Yeah.
Shout out Kroger brand tuna and water.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening. If you made it this far, it's been super lit. And yeah, hopefully a title comes next episode. We're gonna
Yeah.
clean it up. We're gonna work on some formatting stuff, but I think this is a really good first swing at things.
Yeah.
There's
And
some
I hope
philosophy. There's some silly
yeah.
bits.
Yeah. We're really trying to give you a full circle of human emotion right now.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
Again, open up, third eye.
And this is like remember Superwoman back in the day? Like this is our Superwoman.
Yo,
Oh.
yo. If you see us on the street, walk up to us, go like this, don't say a word. Just do that, and we'll
Yeah.
know.
No, get a picture though.
Yeah, take selfies
Get
with
a
us.
picture though for the gram.
Yo, is
The
this?
gram and tag us.
Are you
Um,
guys from the Untitled Sonny and Ron podcast?
yeah. And we're like, oh my God. No, we're not gonna say anything. We're not gonna say anything because we already know.
Mm-hmm. And will respond this, and then please tell your friends to listen because
Yeah.
yeah,
Do not keep this underground. We're not underground
we are
people.
not we're not underground.
We are super above
We
ground
want to
people.
be above ground. We want to be
Do not gatekeep. Do
no.
not gatekeep this.
This is an open border policy style podcast.
Yeah. Put us in your presentations. Tell your older millennial boss about us. Like tell your Gen Xer, tell a boomer, like this is where it's at. Like,
A podcast that's only for boomers.
yeah, like no, I feel like we could communicate really well with them because we're like, these kids, I don't like them. They
We
got
do.
Zen.
We start doing a podcast tour. It's all boomers in the audience.
I would love that because it would make us a lot of money.
It would.
Where's the wealth right now, guys?
That's true. All homeowners, age of homeowners in the U.S. 59 years old. Can we
Dun, dun,
fix that,
dun.
please? Can we fix that, please? All right.
All right. Bye,
God
guys.
bless. Peace.